guys, and welcome back to the Mickelson Racing channel. Today we are at Brainerd International Raceway for the $8,000 race. We got $8,000 to win on Saturday, $8,000 to win on Sunday. We are here, it is Friday. We signed up for a shootout race, but they are not going to run it because we had about a 3-hour rain delay, which basically kicked out the shootout that we got signed up for. So we bought a test and tune, and we're gonna go ahead and test and tune today so we can practice for the $8,000 shootout tomorrow. So we got the car all teched in, we got it all dried off because I had it out in the rain. So we are ready to go. We're gonna warm this thing up and we're gonna get ready to go stage into test and tune. So let's go ahead and start by warming the thing up. Come on! All right. We are warmed up. They are calling cars to the lanes. Let's go get in the lanes. We're gonna make a couple test and tune hits today. I like to make at least 3 hits on the test and tune for it to be a good test session for me. So that's our goal for today. It is getting late. It's like 3 o'clock. Yeah, 3:10. So if we can get in 3 hits by 6 o'clock, I think that should be very doable. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's have some fun. Let's test the car. Let's go 115 miles an hour at least 3 times today, and we're gonna have a great test session. All right, see you in the lanes. Burnout box, here we go. All right, test and tune, round number 1. There's a Promod in front of us. This thing's really super cool. GTO body Promod. on that pass. I forgot that this race is the 8th mile. So we got to the 8th mile and our times popped up, and I was a little confused. And I think I let off at about the 1,000 foot. I let off after the 8th mile, so we didn't run a full quarter-mile pass, but that's okay. Looks like we're only recording 8th mile. We also sputtered pretty dang good off the line. It went up. So, interesting. Hello. I'm good. How are you? Staying warm? Yeah, I hear ya. Yeah. Yeah, can confirm we are only running 8th mile this weekend. I forgot about that. My fault. I ran it out to 1,000 foot. I didn't have to do that. We are running 8th mile. We had a 104 on the tree. Yeah, there's something weird about that, because I nailed that tree, but the car coughed. It went real quick. So there's something off about that. But we did a 7:36 at 92 miles an hour in the 8th mile. That's pretty dang good. I've got no problems with that at all. We're gonna let the car cool down for just a minute. We're gonna go back up and hit the tested tune one more time. I'm hoping they can get us into shootout 3 today. I talked to the lady in the staging lanes and she said that they are not running it yet, but hope to. So I got high hopes for that. If we can get this program through round robin up there, the staging lanes, we might be able to run not round 3, but shootout number 3. So we'll catch you guys in the staging lanes. It's been about an hour since our first hit. We're just about to roll up into the burnout box for a second hit. We're gonna remember that it's 8th mile this time. And we're gonna hit that tree a little different. Hopefully the car doesn't cough on the launch. I think that's got a lot to do with why we were late on the tree. did run a little faster that time, guys. We ran 7:34 with a 9 at 92.78 miles an hour in the 8th. So we picked up about 100th, about. So that was good. Our light was still a 120 and the car coughed again. I got a really hard time believing that I'm that late on the tree and that I was even later this time. I've got a really hard time believing that, so I think something is gonna have to be adjusted. 120 on the tree is terrible. absolutely terrible, and I know I'm not being that terrible, but I do know that the car is coughing. It's going so I can't believe it's getting too much fuel, because we're jetted for cold weather and it's cooler weather today. We got great DA. It's like 1,400 feet. Our temperature is 56 degrees, 57 degrees. So we're really great on temperature too. Our humidity is up. It's at 69%, which could be why it's coughing. It might be too humid, but I don't know. I don't like it. We need to get to the bottom of that so we can solve it when competition hits. We're gonna go up there and stage up for another test and tune hit, and then we'll see where we're at. So I'll see you guys back in the staging lanes again. We are back in the staging lane. We are one car away from the burnout box. We are switching to the right lane this time to see if there's a discrepancy or anything that's going on. So we're gonna try really hard to get a better light. I really don't think it's me. I think it's partially the car, but I don't want to pass the blame, so we're gonna try to do our best. I've got no excuse to be doing a 120 light. I gotta be doing better than that. Alright guys, let me tell you why I messed up. I was bumping into the staging, boom, 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 just a little bit, and I got the bulb to flicker, and it flickered once and it flickered twice, and it went on, and I went down on the button, and the light went back out again. So I let off the button, waited for the box to time out, bumped in, then I got the light to stay on, I went back down on the button, and the light dropped just right away. This almost is right away. So I was all screwed up and flustered because I messed that part up on my routine. So I was all flustered because of that, and I was way late to come off the button afterwards, and we ended up with a 400 light, which is just absolutely terrible. You can't race like that. So I've got 3 terrible lights now going on. Ugh. So I'm really frustrated. Now I want to make another hit at the tree because I'm just really freaking frustrated about that. But our times are really consistent. We did a 7:37 in the 8th mile at 92.59 mile an hour. So we are right there. We had a 1.62 60-foot, which is not bad. Pretty decent for this 4,000-pound car. We're not actually 4,000. We're only 3,850. So I don't mean to lie to all you guys, but we actually aren't 4,000. We're 150 pounds shy. Let me go get some weather data and write all that down, and we're gonna go up and hit the tree again because I just cannot get that today. Ugh. All right, see you in the staging lanes. All right, guys, go to hit number 3. Another terrible light. 092, so I had almost 100 light. I'm really struggling with that. It's irritating me. The car keeps coughing, boop, right off the hit. And I can't figure that out. We're jetted for cold weather, and it's cold. We warmed up to 59 degrees, so it's not warm out. So it's not because of overfueling, right? 1.62 60-foot, which is great. Really consistent. Good job, car. 738 in the 8th mile at 92.35 miles an hour. Super consistent. Good job, car. Good job, car. We just got to figure out what in the heck is going on the start line. Why is it coughing like that? I feel like that's got something to do with my light. I know it does. I know it does. All right, let's try to figure this out. Guess what, folks? They called shootout number 3, so we get to race today. We're pulling up right now. This will be my 5th hit of the day. It'll be a time trial for shootout number 3. So this is pretty exciting. It's like 6:40 p.m. on Friday night, and we're gonna start freaking racing. So cool. 737, 739 in the 8th mile at 92 mile an hour. All right. We are dealing with a little bit of a headwind, a lot of bit of a headwind actually. So I'm kind of thankful running 8th mile because we don't really get into the wind. We're shielded from the grandstands for most of that pass, which is nice. But the wind is definitely going to be coming into play. So I think we're going to dial 739 with a 7. Let's dial a 738 and let's go. Let's just send her to the moon. Let's go. I gotta get my light though. They're terrible. I can't believe that I have been 100 late on the tree every pass. 5 passes. I have been 100. I mean, I'm consistent, I guess, but gosh, that's terrible. Is it because I had lunch today and I'm slow? My stomach's still digesting food. Hard to say. Maybe I'll just need to go drink a caffeinated root beer or something. All right, we'll see you guys in the staging lanes. We're gonna get this thing. My girlfriend just ordered an ice cream cake delivered to the tracks. We just went and picked it up for my birthday. So happy birthday to me. Now we get to eat ice cream cake after we race today. So it's pretty cool. We are in the burnout box. First round eliminations. The guy next to me is running a 10th quicker in the 8th mile. Well, we had a 051 light, so there was some improvement there. I still haven't determined whether I was a problem or if the car coughing is the problem. I haven't figured that part out yet. Ugh, gosh dang it. But, shoot! We just gave it away. The guy next to me dialed a 729 and ran a 732 with a 5. So that's 35,000 slow. Okay, I dialed a 39 and I ran a 37 with a 3. I went too fast. And I got there first. I got to the finish line first. Broke out, went too fast. I was dialing for the wind. That's what we were placing our dial in on, was to account for the headwind that we have. And it is a massive, massive headwind. And yeah, well, We gave it up. But that's racing. That's what happens sometimes, and that's okay. Here's the fun part. Where else can you run 6 times in a day? What other kind of racing can you do that in? What a blast. We made 6 passes today. We were doing some troubleshooting, you know, we were doing some problem solving. We were having fun. Gosh, what a blast. I'm so glad we came out here on Friday to race. Tomorrow, Saturday, $8,000 to win on the 8K Bracket Nationals. I think they're calling it Crazy 8's or something like that this year, but we're gonna have a lot of fun tomorrow. We'll see you guys tomorrow, probably for the car warm-up. I'll make sure to wake up early and film that for all you guys. Thanks for tuning in today, and we'll see you guys in the staging lanes tomorrow.